Hello, wizards, witches, and everyone in between. My name is Emma, and welcome to a very impromptu video. So I was not planning on filming today, but I learned like 2 days ago that there is an excerpt from the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, the first chapter, read by Suzanne Collins herself, the queen herself, and I'm gonna listen to it, and then we're gonna talk about it. Alright, let's go! Also, I cannot believe we're like less than a month away from this book coming out. I have been waiting for this book for so long, and even like before I knew that this book was a thing and existed, I was still like waiting for some new Hunger Games content, and really the only good thing about 2020, am I right? So obviously this video will have spoilers about the first chapter of this book, so if you don't want to know how this book starts off, then click away, because I do not want to spoil you.
Hi there, I'm Suzanne Collins.
I'm thrilled to read you from the opening of the story. Chapter 1. Oh my god. Coriolanus released the fistful of cabbage into the pot of boiling water and swore that one day it would never pass his lips again. But this was not that day. He needed to eat a large bowl of the anemic stuff and drink every drop of broth to prevent his stomach from growling during the reaping ceremony.
It was one of a long...
Okay. So we're just going. Right off the bat, we can tell that Coriolanus wants more for his life than what he has right now. He is tired of the life he's living, and we love a person with aspirations. Also, I am pretty shocked that this starts off on the day of the reaping. Even though the first Hunger Games book does that as well, I feel like, I don't know, Catching Fire and Mockingjay had a lot slower of starts, but they were sequels, so I don't know, I'm surprised. I thought there'd be more like, I don't know, it wouldn't get straight to the point like that, but that's exciting that it does. Okay, let's keep going.
A long list of precautions he took to mask the fact that his family, despite residing in the penthouse of the capital's most opulent apartment building, was as poor as district scum.
Okay, so he's living in the capital, in an apartment in the capital, but he's poor, and he's as poor as the people in the poor districts. Interesting. Okay. Okay.
But at 18, the heir to the once great house of snow had nothing to live on but his wits. His shirt for the reaping was worrying him. He had an acceptable pair of dark dress pants bought in the black market last year, but the shirt was what people looked at. Fortunately, the academy provided the uniforms it required for daily use. For today's ceremony, however, students were instructed to be dressed fashionably, but with the solemnity the occasion dictated.
Okay, so he's a student. He's 18.
Tigress had said to trust her, and he...
Tigress had said to trust her? I freaking love Tigress so much. She's one of my favorite characters to show up in Mockingjay. That is so exciting that we get to see her in this. Okay.
He did. Only his cousin's cleverness with the needle had saved him so far.
Wait, what?
Tigress had said to trust her, and he did. Only his cousin's cleverness with the needle had saved him so far.
Tigress is his cousin? Or am I misinterpreting something? Because it said, Tigress has said to trust her, and he did. Only his cousin's cleverness with a needle had saved him so far. So Tigress is his cousin. Ooh, where's Tigress's backstory at? Watching her cousin go from like just her cousin to President Snow, ruining these people's lives, and then in Mockingjay, she like helps them to destroy everything. Whew. That's interesting. Okay.
Still, he couldn't expect miracles. The shirt they dug from the back of the wardrobe, his father's from better days, was stained and yellowed with age, half the buttons missing, a cigarette burn on one cuff. Too damaged to sell in even the worst of times, and this was to be his reaping shirt? This morning he'd gone to a room at daybreak, only to find both his cousin and the shirt missing. Not a good sign. Had Tigress given up on the old thing and...
Okay, yeah, so Tigress is his cousin. That's insane! I never would have guessed that, and it's so cool to me that a family member of his is someone that we already know from the original trilogy. That's really cool.
And braved the black market in some last-ditch effort to find him proper clothing? And what on earth would she possess worth trading for it? Only one thing. Herself. And the house of snow had not yet fallen that far.
Okay, wait. Back up.
And what on earth would she possess worth trading for it? Only one thing. Herself. and the house of snow had not yet fallen that far. Or was it falling now as he salted the cabbage?
Wow. Oh, I just want to keep going, but that's all there is. So, what have we learned? We have learned that this starts out on the day of the reaping. He is living in the capital, but he is very poor. His cousin is Tigress. He can't find a freaking shirt to wear. And his shirt that he was gonna wear went missing along with Tigress because she is out trying to find him something to wear, it sounds like. And he's the last, like, what's the word for that? Heir? I don't know. He's the last, like, person who's, like, keeping this house of snow alive. And it used to be, like, this grand, like, opulent family. And now it's not. And I'm very curious to know what happened to his family. What happened to his parents. Like, why he used to be so rich and isn't now, it sounds like. Or, like, at least his family in the past used to be very rich. And it sounds like he's coming to terms with the fact that he is, like, his family's wealth is just going like this. And it said that, like, Tigress, like, what does she have? What does their family have to trade in order to get a nice shirt for him for the reaping except herself? Which just reminds me of my boy Finnick. Wow. What a way to start it off. Okay, I mean, you guys know, when this first was announced, I was so excited. Since then, I haven't really gotten less excited, but I've just gotten a little bit more reserved in terms of, like, trying to mentally prepare myself for the possibility of me not liking it as much as I think that I will. I'm sure I will like it no matter what. I would be flabbergasted if, like, I gave this book a 1 star or even a 2 star. I highly, highly doubt that, but I didn't want to, like, be like, this is a 5-star book and then be disappointed. So I've been trying to kind of, you know, mentally prepare myself, knowing that prequels aren't always the best, you know, both in books and in movies. Just that whole concept isn't always the best. And then there was the whole thing, like, a month or 2 ago. I didn't say anything about it because I didn't want to get involved. But there was that whole thing of, was it Entertainment Weekly? Or some news thing had put out an article that, like, phrased the title of the article weird, that made it seem like this book was going to have us sympathize with Snow. And it'd be like a love story with him, and, you know, where we're supposed to understand him, so we're not supposed to find him as evil and horrific in the original trilogy. And I can get why people were upset with that. But then a different article came out that just phrased the title better, which made it seem like it isn't going to be that way. And I really don't see Suzanne Collins coming out of her cave after the last decade with this new book to not make Coriolanus a bad person. Because he is a bad person. And it's interesting to read about villains' backstories. It doesn't mean that that backstory is automatically gonna, like, make them a good person. Because we know that he isn't a good person in the Hunger Games series. So I'm very interested to see, like, that descent. Because I love a good villain. President Coin is one of my favorite characters in the Hunger Games trilogy. I love villains. And then I think just, like, hearing Suzanne Collins read the start of this and, like, knowing how it starts has just gotten me so hyped again. So I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to May 19th so much. Oh, let me know what you guys think. So if you have not heard this excerpt yet, I will leave a link in the description box down below. Please let me know what you think of it. Are you excited for this book? Also, just because it's kind of relevant, the Hunger Games read-along that I created along with Avery from Avery Loves Books, Lily from Lily L. Reads, and Peyton from Peyton Reads. Our live show for Mockingjay will be on May 9th on my channel. Feel free to read it along with us. You still have time if you would like to binge read the whole trilogy and then catch up with us. I will leave the links to our previous 2 live shows down below for the first 2 books. But yes, like I said, Mockingjay is our book for April, and the live show for that where we talk about it with you guys will be on this channel on May 9th. So exciting stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go edit this and post it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was the soonest that I could film this video, so I have literally just been, like, dying inside for 2 days to listen to this, so it was well worth the wait. I hope you guys are doing well. Please stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Bye.